So now we're going to be talking about using the Seed Savers Exchange Yearbook online. You can reach the online yearbook through our homepage, seedsavers.org. Hover over the membership tab at the top of the screen and scroll down to Yearbook, and that will bring you to the login page. Your login information for the yearbook is the same as your login information for your Seed Savers online account. So if you've ordered through our online yearbook, then you have an online account. If you do not have an online account, or if you've forgotten your password, please contact us, membership@seedsavers.org. Be sure to include your full name, your membership number, and the email address you'd like to use as your login. So I'll log in here. So this is the main menu of the Seed Savers Exchange online yearbook. You'll see this menu section here. You can review the terms and conditions. You can review a document that talks about using the online yearbook. These next three links are really only if you are listing seed in the online yearbook. So we won't talk about these now, but these will come up in our webinar coming up this fall about listing seeds and listing seeds in the online yearbook. And this last link in the menu section is the seed request form. So you can click on this. This is identical to the seed request form in the back of the printed yearbook. So if you need more copies, you can print this out here, fill these out, and send them in. So the online yearbook is basically used for searching for varieties. There are very few members that accept seed orders online because very few of them process payments online. And so you can double check in the listed members section to see if there are listed members that will accept online payments if they have a PayPal account. But in general, this is just used for searching and also for getting more information via email from members. So there are three basic search functions of the online yearbook, and I'll go through each one. We'll start with plant types over here on the left-hand side. This is very similar to the way that the yearbook operates. The plant types are separated into categories and then further into subcategories for some of them. So if we were going to look for a tomato, you see that tomato has a plus sign next to it. These are the subcategories of the tomato, and if we were interested in an orange or yellow tomato, you could choose that option. And so the results will be sorted alphabetically, and you see here there are 45 pages of results. The default, I think, is 15 results per page. You can navigate between the pages simply by clicking which page you'd like to visit. You can also go straight to a particular letter. So we're in the B's, and so you can browse the varieties that populate. And let's say we're interested in banana legs, choose more information, and this will bring up a list of the members who are offering the seeds for that variety this year. So we see here there's 4 members who are listing seeds. One of them, even this member in Utah, included a picture. So the printed yearbook does not include any photos, but oftentimes the online yearbook will include photos of the different varieties. You can make them bigger, and some of them are quite large. The second way to search for varieties is with this seed search tab. It's also on the left-hand side of the screen, right next to the plant types tab. So here you can search again by plant type, and these are listed alphabetically. So if we're interested in collards, the one great thing about the seed search tab is that all the varieties populate in this list here, so you don't have to go back and forth between 45 different pages to read all the different variety names. You can take a look here and see if any of them are appealing. So we'll choose the old-timey blue collared. If you know that there's a particular member who you'd like to order seeds from, you can enter their member code here and search for seeds. You can also look for seeds that are only offered by one member. If you're interested in sort of preserving a variety that isn't very popular, you can check this box and just look for those seeds. You can also look for varieties that are new to the yearbook this year, or varieties that have a photo supplied, but we'll just look for the old-timey blue collards, and we'll choose more information. So here you can see this is only offered by one member. This is the Seed Savers Exchange member code. Again, there's an image if you wanted to view that. If you decide that you would like this variety, you can look up the member's contact info by clicking this button here. And so the content here will be identical to the content in the listed members section of the printed yearbook. So you can read through that, and at the very bottom, if you scroll down, you'll see the address and the city and postal code. So if you are going to order seeds, this is where you would send your seed request form to. The last way to search for varieties in the yearbook is to use this search bar in the upper right hand side. This will search all the text in the varieties. So if I were interested in a variety from Sweden, I could type Sweden in the search bar, and this would bring up any variety that mentions Sweden in the name or in the description. So if we were interested in this Bjorna potato, could choose more information here. See, it's offered by one member. The other feature that the online yearbook has is the email this member function. So if you choose this option, this will bring up a screen that is basically the message that you'll send via email to this member. And this is not a request for seed, this is just a request for more information. So if you had a particular question, you could type your question in the additional comments box here. Otherwise, this is the text here. This SSE enlisted member is interested in Bjorna potato. They will not have your email address, or we do not have their email address, but they can reply at this email here, and then they will send you more information, hopefully. And that about covers the three basic functions of the online yearbook. I will mention one other function that the online yearbook has, is that when you're on the main menu, you see here it says now browsing the current yearbook. You can click this option here to browse the yearbook's history. So what this does is it doesn't just search for this year, 2012. It actually searches for, it searches through all the past yearbooks. So it looks at the history. So if you're interested in a particular seed but maybe don't find it offered this year, sometimes you can click to browse the yearbook's history and you might find it there. And then to switch back to the current history, you just click that button again. And it'll indicate over here which yearbook, if you're searching the current yearbook or previous yearbooks. So you can double check before you click search. So that covers using the online yearbook. Thank you very much, and I hope that this was informative.